Some of you might be thinking that rail trails are for retired folks and old geezers to go and cruise on their bikes. But as evidenced by my last ride with the retired guys around the Presque Isle State Park and getting completely smoked by them,
the retired guys dusted me.
That's not necessarily true. So I'm in Corry, Pennsylvania today. I'm going to meet my dear friend Tony, and we're going to ride the Corry Junction Trail and maybe cruise around town, see how it goes. Let's check it out.
There's my dear friend Tony. Tony, what's that bike you're riding today and why that one?
This is the Trek Domine Plus from 2020. There's a dummy battery, so it's not really an e-bike. Yeah, it's just their endurance platform, and I like the bike because it feels comfy to me.
Perfect. There's the sun. I brought a 1992 era Trek 7900. And I'm going to tell my dear friend Tony that these fenders are so tight that you can hear every little rock go up through, and it's hilarious. Bears. One of the other interesting things here I've noticed along this ride is the different approach myself and my dear friend Tony take to bicycle clothing. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'll make a sharp comment about some spandex, but my dear friend Tony, what do you say when you, what's the right way to say it when you don't give a flying... Tony, are you comfortable?
Yeah.
That's what counts. If you were thinking of visiting this trail, you should bring a mountain bike or a gravel bike.
Yeah.
Because it's like a creek bed right here. I'm running 700 by 38s. Not the maximum 100 pounds. I think I'm at like 78.
Tough, but
oh,
you're not. This is a part for about a mile and a half, 2 miles. That it's like this on that 100-mile ride that we're gonna do.
oh yeah.
That is like, oh god.
My dear friend Tony has just disclosed, sort of on camera, of our plans to do a hundo. I think that's what you call it. Isn't that what you call it?
Yeah, a full American 100 miles.
A full American 100 miles. Once the weather cools, so we don't get sweaty. Yeah, this is like straight creek bed. And there's the creek. Yeah, if you're a paved path fuss budget, this is maybe not for you. Beautiful though.
Crazy trail on top like that would be, I'd love that.
Well, when you're out riding the rails trails and you're the kind of guy like I am, you gotta look in that door right there. You gotta watch for poison ivy while you're at it. Well, there's the door right there. This way. I don't think anybody will mind, do you? Ooh. I think this is a don't go on there. I'm gonna stay right on this piece of concrete. So one of the things that me and my dear friend Tony have been talking about here are adventures. And adventure biking is totally a thing, I guess. And I guess that's what we're doing, but we don't have adventure bikes. So our plan was every so often meet in some place that we wouldn't normally ride and go ride around. So here we are, and that's why we're rails to trails-ing right now. Because at least for me, when all you're riding is like urban, then some suburban, or rural riding is a real nice change of pace. Okay, dear friend Tony, do you have any favorite things about rails to trailsing versus, I mean, is there anything different or more gooder about it than regular bicycling?
Well, most of them I've found are not paved, so it's kind of like it's a different trails. So if you have a bike that's kind of like a cross bike, it would be great for stuff, or a mountain bike, but it's not. I mean, I can do it, obviously, but this kind of bike is not really designed for that. So you're just kind of hanging out, and that's what I want to do today, so it worked out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So me and my dear friend Tony took the trail all the way to the end, and we rode down the street a little ways, and we're in this little town called Clymer, New York. Nice little place, small rural town, and we're at Necker's General Store, and they've got like a small grocery store with a deli case and butcher shop. You can get brand new rubber boots or winter boots or work boots and gloves and socks. So it's like got a little outfitter section, I guess it would be called. And then there's like convenience store, and there's ice cream over where dear friend Tony is, down around the corner. Down there. And they've got coffee. Cool place. If you take the trail and you've got a minute to come down whatever the heck road this is, Chautauqua 15. It's a nice place. All the people were real nice. It's neat. You should do it. The important thing here on the way back, kids, is to make note of where you came from, because this is where the trail starts. It does not carry on over there where it says no trespassing. So it's just kind of here. Make note, maybe the white barn there, because the trail is not marked to head back. So you've got to make notes. And down at the end of the road is the windmill, the red and white windmill. That's how you know, right? That's how you knew, the windmill?
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, okay.
There's actually Corry Junction Trail that we were on. It's actually on the GPS.
Oh.
Yeah,
So my dear friend Tony says, because he has his computer, the Corry Junction Trail is on the GPS, so you won't have to worry too awful much. You can do it if you've got one of those things, and probably on your phone too. So you're gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
It'll be okay.
And my dear friend Tony and I have proved that it doesn't matter what clothes you wear, it's gonna be okay. My dear friend Tony is riding clipless, and I have old man sandals on. And I have golf shorts, even though I couldn't golf my way out of a wet paper bag.
Hey, you know,
it's gonna be okay.
I couldn't do that either.
Couldn't do what?
I couldn't golf my way out of a wet paper bag either.
Well, good thing we're on bikes then, right?
Yeah.
You know, the 10-year-old in me wants to go rumble through that abandoned looking building. Back to the rocks. So what's your favorite part? Any favorite parts?
There was a lot of parts that had tar and chip, and there was no. It was mostly the kind of paved parts. It was better, but I didn't like that creek bed.
Oh no,
like
I didn't either.
Half a mile. Oh man, that was terrible.
I didn't like that either.
But it was cool because you got to ride a whole bunch of different trails.
Right. Yeah.
There was some paves, and then, I mean, there was it with a tractor? It was like a tractor. That was like, there's no trail there. Like, okay, where are we going there? But it was still part of the trail. But there was just like a tractor signs. Like,
yeah. Oh, I don't know, and I don't think I filmed that part.
Yeah. It was just like, well, that's weird.
Right.
I mean, it was really cool to ride everything. So it's a neat trail.
Yeah, that's good. Where are we going to next?
Oh gosh. Well, we could go to, I can't think of what it's called, but it's in Meadville. That's all paved. I can't think of what it's called.
We'll figure it out when we get there, though.
Yeah.
All right.
And then probably the Oil Creek
Yeah.
trails.
That'll be
very
the
soon,
hundo
so,
one, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Good old American 100 mile.
Sounds good. So, I'm Josh Gone. That's my dear friend Tony. Thanks for coming by. Please come back again. Damn kids in their foosball. Dear friend Tony's gonna round the bases.